Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Buddy Hield is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Butler against Randle. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Randle's got the first 3 points tonight for Minnesota.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Green with a screen on McDaniels. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebound, Minnesota.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Edwards' shot is good.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Hield outside. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Gobert with a screen on Butler. Here's Randle. Green with the block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Butler on the way. Pass to Green. Randle against Butler. Stolen by Conley. Gobert down low. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And another three for Golden State.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer. Rebound by Butler. And a deep three from Curry. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Now here's Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Pass to Podziemski. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Left side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ed.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Back to Curry. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Conley, and the rejection by Curry.
The tremendous defensive effort from Stephen Curry. Believe me, his teammates will hear about that denial.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That one drops. He ties it up.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Second is Buddy Hield, and of course Dante DiVincenzo.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Hield kicks to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And rebounded by McDaniels.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Randall passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 14.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Butler. Curry with a wide-open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Three-pointer Hield. No good. Minnesota in the lead. Now here's McDaniel. Still without a basket. Randall with a screen for Conley. Next to Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'll tell you, little you can do to stop Gobert in there. He's just too long and too hungry.
Curry finds Hield. Green with a screen on McDaniel. Hield can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley with it. To the left side wing. Pass to Randall. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And here is Curry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Outside Conley. For the 3. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Moody's checked in for Curry. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Butler against Randall. Here's Butler. Green with a screen on Randall. And it's Podziemski in the corner. And the Warriors miss again. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Randall with the ball. Gobert with a screen on Hield. Here's Alexander Walker. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Butler passes to Hield. Here's Moody. Here's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Alexander Walker passes to Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. Randall down low, defended by Butler. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5 now.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Three-pointer Hield. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 7. 2 points. That one goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Podziemski. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got his second bucket of the night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Alexander Walker finds Clark. Randall down low. Looney on him. Clock at 6.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
No good on the free throw.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. Good on the second free throw. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Looney. On the wing, Payton. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves leading by 8. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Lets it go from the wing. Edwards, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Payton passes to Moody. Now, here's Looney. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Outside Curry. Looking to end his cold spell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Out left of the wing. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Curry finds Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Over Moody. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 16 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Moody. Then it's Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. Now following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Edwards getting the close range too.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors trailed by 4. Moody the pass to Payton. And here's Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. DiVincenzo against Curry. The 18-footer is right on the mark. He's got 13.
Well, certain guys are so lethal in the mid-range, you almost want them to take it. Stephen Curry, one of those guys.
Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Looney up top. No scoring in this one. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Curry from 3.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Edwards looking it over. Count that one. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Moody's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Reed with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here is Edwards, defended by Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Defended by Kuminga. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Curry. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Peyton. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Stephen Curry. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Fires for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Bounce pass Conley. Here's Gobert. Alexander Walker with the ball. And it's off from three-point range. Green in the post. Defended by Alexander Walker. Green kicks to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Reed. Conley sets a screen for Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Curry passes to Kuminga. Podziemski on the wing. Edwards defending. And the Warriors miss again.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Poke loose. Curry with the steal. Moody with it. Picked up by Edwards. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. What a physical score from Edwards.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Launches from deep. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Conley kicks to Reed. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Curry on the wing. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reed against Kuminga. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. 25 points in the game.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Golden State. Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga, and Hield subbed in for Moody. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Randall comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Conley kicks to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Conley with the 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
Three-pointer Hield. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota leading by 4. Rebound by Hield. The Warriors shooting the ball at 42%. And there's Butler with the flush.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down low. Here's Edwards. That misses off the backboard. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 2, Curry. Outside Butler. Green dishes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 28.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Outside Edwards. Nice shot from the wing. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Randall against Butler. Unloads from 9. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 30 points for Stephen Curry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Curry kicks to Green. To the inside. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Peyton, he's checked in for Golden State. Minnesota also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Randall. 8 points for him. Pass to Conley. Now DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Sinks the triple.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Butler on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Gobert with the block. Randall against Butler. Conley scanning the floor. That's to McDaniels. And here is DiVincenzo. Covered by Hield. 4 on the clock. A shot by McDaniels. No good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Shot by Podziemski. No good. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. To Randall, but 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Now here's Hield. He has 6. Right side, Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
What's up? Team foul. At the line for 1, Jimmy Butler.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Now here is Conley. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Randall outside. And here is Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Here's Butler. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 9.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint.
First team foul.
Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending.
Anthony Edwards has shown he can defend with the best of them. Nice contest there.
Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, easy call.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
Both good from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Randall. Here's Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Randall no good. Warriors trail by 4. From downtown, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, you don't see Jimmy Butler go to the three-point opportunity that often, but knocks down a big-time shot there.
Picked by Randall. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry for the lead. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Butler puts it up. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer, Randall. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Green. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Hield outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. To halt the run. Edwards gets it done inside.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Curry passes to Hield. Green with the ball. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Butler finds Green. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Butler. Again, Golden State.
Well, this is where he is really special. Jimmy Butler's ability under duress of the shot clock to get a good look. So good.
Outside Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Three-pointer, Hield. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Offensive rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Conley for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got 8 points.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Pass to Podziemski. Curry, a screen on Edwards. Back to Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Outside Conley. Butler against Randall. Wants to get it to Edwards and does.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Warriors leading by 5. Hield kicks to Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And they hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Green.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Outside Curry. No good there. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves trailed by 7. Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards. Now Randall, guarded by Curry. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Randall against Butler. Through tight coverage, Butler knocks it down.
Well, give Jimmy Butler credit right there. Resourceful, powerful, backs away from no one.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. Edwards got 39.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Podziemski. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Shots good by Alexander Walker. And the Warriors with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry passes it to Moody. Outside, Green. And Curry has it in the corner. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Out to Edwards. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level, hard not to foul that guy.
And he makes the first.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer, inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Now here's Conley. He's got 8. Here's Randle. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Butler. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Conley against Butler. Fades back. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Randle's got 13.
Boy, when we talk about guys taking that step, improving their game, Julius Randle, the example of this. He worked so hard on that jump shot.
Pass to Butler. Back to Looney. Out to Payton. Launches it. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Conley. Randle outside. Back to Conley. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And Butler running the floor.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
1:35 left in the 3rd. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Just his first attempt. No good on that one. Warriors leading by 9 to the wing on the left. Here's Moody. No good on the 3. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Oh, tough play by Butler.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Offensive rebound. Picked by Reed. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good. That one misses. DiVincenzo with it. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he nailed it!
And it counts. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moses Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3. Moody the pass to Curry. That's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break over Curry. Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What hustle!
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Pass to Looney. Now Moody. Here's Curry with the 3. Garza pulls it in. Timberwolves trail. Now Edwards. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. Edwards got 43 points.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And here is Curry. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not fall.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. DiVincenzo against Curry. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Here's DiVincenzo. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Curry against DiVincenzo. Here's Moody. Offline with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Looney. Now, here's Moody. Outside Curry. Over Edwards. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Curry's got 45 points. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Curry against DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. A 3-ball. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from DiVincenzo.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Curry passes to Moody. To the paint. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Edwards, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Moody with it. Pass to Payton. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payton. And he gets it back. And stolen by Miller. Pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Reed with the block.
Boy, give Naz Reed credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And Randall subbed in for Miller. Here's Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in this game. Gobert dishes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Green. Payton with it. Picked up by Edwards. Payton passes to Green. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, Draymond Green is a smart, strong guy who is able to finish through contact.
Kuminga's come in for Payton.
Team foul. At the line, Draymond Green. Shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Green.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from DiVincenzo. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kuminga finds Curry. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
5 to shoot. Randall no good.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Butler against Randall. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Now Conley. Has to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Randall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. And here's Green outside. And no good that time.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Gobert, the screen. And there's the call on Curry. That's his third foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Fields checked in for the Warriors. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Here's Butler. Through contact, Butler puts it in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
And here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Off target with his three. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 7-15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. It's to Randall.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Pass to Hield. Shoots over McDaniel. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
Edwards inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Edwards can't hit. Green kicks to Curry. Butler against Edwards. In the paint, Butler!
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has found his groove, and he isn't letting the defense impact him in any way.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Edwards drops them both. Curry with it. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Butler finds Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Randall passes to McDaniels. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Takes the 3. Green with the rebound. Here's Conley. Randall with the ball. Now here's McDaniels. It's good from long range.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
A clear look for Curry, and he can't stop the run as he misses. The Timberwolves shooting about 47% here in the 4th. Randall gets to Conley. Over Curry. Conley's shot is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
How often do we see when Steph Curry goes to the up fake, the defender goes flying right by him or has to foul?
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Here's Edwards. And another one falls.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Sinks the clutch free throw.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We have a step back. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock. And guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
.24 seconds left in the fourth. Curry is inside. Covered by Conley. Oh, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Right between the eyes. A tremendous three to tie it up. Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Conley. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Pajemski, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Minnesota with it.
Well, Randall works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And the first one at the line is good. one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. A 2-point game. Here's Green. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line forward. Draymond Green. One shot.
Free throw drops for Green. Minnesota shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside Edwards. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime.
Any opportunity from three is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Conley kicks to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Three-pointer Hield. And another three for Golden State.
The specialty of Buddy Hield is a three-point shot. You give him an opportunity to respond, and he's going to say, yes, sir.
Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Curry. Hield outside. Lets it go from deep. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that could pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Randall a screen on Curry. Here's Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. And he knocks down the first one. And Conley drops them both. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Curry. Curry. Oh, the concentration.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think when you're a multi-time MVP, as Steph Curry is, on any drive, you're going to earn the whistle because you have that kind of respect.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And you know with Curry,
What impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport, but we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well.
Here's Edwards, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And a tough break is a second attempt at the line. No good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt me. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Healed from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fader on the way. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Butler. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Butler's got 32 points.
Oh, Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
And here's Conley outside. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Here's Curry. Good, he hits again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
Alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 in the bubble back in 2020.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Green dishes to Curry. Outside Butler. Healed with a screen on Randall. Elbow shot. It's good!
You can see it from the moment he caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Off the inbound. Hits it again. Wow.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going?
First one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so So both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Randall with a screen for Conley. Randall outside. No good from outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
That's the first. That increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.